Imagine for a moment walking through life with the freedom to be exactly who you are, without hesitation, without fear of judgment. What would it feel like to act as if nothing could embarrass you? To carry yourself with an unwavering belief that there is no situation too awkward, no mistake too great, no glance from others too piercing. This is not about being reckless or indifferent to others. It's about tapping into a power within you that transcends the fear of embarrassment. You see, when we let go of the worry about how we appear or what others think, we unlock our true potential. The world becomes a stage and we are the actors, fully in control of how we respond. Think about this. The most successful and influential people in history were not those who lived in fear of being judged. They were those who, despite the stumbles, the missteps, and the uncomfortable moments, kept moving forward. Why? Because they realized that every embarrassing moment was simply a stepping stone toward their growth, not a definition of their worth. Embrace discomfort. See it for what it truly is, an opportunity. When you act as if nothing can embarrass you, you stop measuring your worth by external approval and start measuring it by your own sense of purpose and conviction. You understand that nothing anyone says or thinks about you can diminish your value unless you allow it. True power lies in your ability to stand tall, to walk with confidence, and to speak your truth without fear of ridicule. When you act as if nothing can embarrass you, you free yourself from the chains of self-doubt. You stop hiding your ideas, your talents, your desires. You no longer wait for the perfect moment to act, because you know that every moment is perfect for living boldly. So the next time you're faced with the opportunity to take a chance, to express yourself, or to step into the unknown, remember, act as if nothing can embarrass you. Let that belief drive you forward. When you do, you'll find that the world opens up in ways you never imagined, and what once seemed embarrassing becomes nothing more than a passing moment on your path to greatness. Your freedom begins the moment you stop caring about embarrassment. Live fearlessly and watch how life begins to respond. When you move through life with a mindset that nothing can embarrass you, you unlock a sense of freedom that most people never experience. No longer shackled by fear, you step into each moment with boldness and conviction. This freedom allows you to speak your mind, chase your dreams, and show up fully in every situation. It is the kind of confidence that attracts opportunities and makes you unstoppable. Others may hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment, but you understand that the perfect moment is the one you decide to take action in. Fear of judgment becomes irrelevant because you know that your worth is not determined by external reactions. You carry yourself with an assurance that leaves others in awe. This newfound power enables you to handle challenges with grace, knowing that nothing can truly shake you. Every step forward reinforces the fact that self-belief is your greatest asset. When you live unafraid of embarrassment, you live authentically. The weight of expectations lifts, and you begin to make choices based on your own values rather than societal approval. This is the essence of true freedom, the ability to be fully yourself, unapologetically and without reservation. Confidence radiates from those who refuse to let fear dictate their actions. The world becomes an open field where every opportunity is yours to seize. When you stop fearing embarrassment, you start truly living. Many people allow fear to control their decisions, keeping them stuck in a cycle of hesitation and regret. The fear of embarrassment is one of the most paralyzing forms of self-doubt. It whispers in the back of your mind, making you second-guess yourself before you even take the first step. But fear is merely a mental construct, an illusion that loses its power the moment you confront it. Every great success story begins with someone who was willing to act despite their fears. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stagnant is the ability to push through discomfort. If you let fear of embarrassment dictate your actions, you will always be playing small. But when you step boldly into situations without worrying about judgment, you take control of your destiny. What once seemed terrifying becomes manageable, and soon it becomes second nature. Fear only has power if you give it permission to stay in your mind. By facing it head on, you prove to yourself that nothing is as scary as it seems. The courage to act despite potential embarrassment is a defining trait of those who achieve greatness. Every time you silence fear, you reinforce your strength. Over time, fear loses its grip on you, and you move through life with ease. You begin to realize that no opinion, no judgment, and no mistake can diminish your value. Life's greatest transformations happen when you step outside your comfort zone. Discomfort is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as a signal of growth. The moments that challenge you the most are often the ones that shape you into a stronger version of yourself. If you avoid discomfort, you deny yourself the chance to evolve. Embarrassment is simply discomfort, amplified by the fear of how others perceive you. But when you stop giving weight to others' opinions, discomfort becomes a tool for transformation. Every awkward moment teaches you resilience, patience, and adaptability. Those who thrive in life are the ones who embrace discomfort as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. The more you lean into it, the more fearless you become. Growth happens when you stretch beyond your perceived limits. Every challenge you overcome builds an unshakable foundation of confidence. Discomfort is proof that you are pushing yourself toward something greater. With each step forward, you realize that fear is nothing more than an illusion. When you learn to navigate discomfort with ease, nothing can hold you back. Growth is waiting for you on the other side of every challenge. You only need to be brave enough to embrace it. Live in a world where people seek validation before making a move. The need for approval can be suffocating, preventing you from expressing your true self. But what if you no longer needed permission to be who you are? What if you lived according to your own beliefs instead of trying to fit into a mold? The reality is, the opinions of others do not define your worth. When you release the need for validation, you gain control over your own happiness. You become the one who decides what is right for you, rather than allowing society to dictate your path. This shift in mindset allows you to take risks without fearing what others will think. True freedom is found in self-approval, in knowing that you are enough just as you are. Those who achieve the most in life are not those who seek permission, but those who create their own opportunities. The less you rely on external validation, the more powerful you become. When you stop looking for approval, you begin to move with certainty and purpose. You act without hesitation, driven by an inner knowing that you are capable. This self-trust is what separates leaders from followers. The moment you stop needing validation is the moment you take full control of your destiny. The path to success is not paved with perfection, but with perseverance. Many fear embarrassment because they believe mistakes define them. But mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that move you closer to mastery. Every stumble is an opportunity to refine your skills and gain wisdom. Those who fear embarrassment often remain stuck, afraid to make a move. But those who embrace mistakes as part of the process grow stronger with each experience. The most accomplished individuals are the ones who failed the most, but never let failure define them. When you act without fear of mistakes, you become unstoppable. You realize that every challenge is a chance to improve. Mistakes are only embarrassing if you see them that way. Otherwise, they are just part of the journey. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you fall. Each misstep teaches you something valuable about yourself and the world. When you adopt a mindset of learning, embarrassment loses its hold on you. No mistake is final unless you choose to stop trying. When you understand this, you step into every opportunity with confidence and resilience. There is a hidden power in moving through life with unshakable certainty. When you act as if nothing can embarrass you, people take notice. Confidence is not about knowing everything, it is about trusting yourself even when you don't have all the answers. The way you carry yourself influences how others perceive you. If you move with certainty, the world responds accordingly. Even in moments of uncertainty, maintaining composure gives you an edge. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance. The strongest individuals are not those who never make mistakes, but those who own every moment, good or bad. When you radiate confidence, you inspire others to do the same. The world is full of those who hesitate, waiting for a sign to act. But those who move forward boldly create their own opportunities. Confidence is a magnet that attracts possibilities you never imagined. It allows you to navigate life without being held back by doubt. Every time you choose to trust yourself, you build a stronger foundation for success. The world belongs to those who dare to act without fear of embarrassment. Many people spend their lives waiting for the right moment, hoping to avoid mistakes, fearing how others will perceive them. But perfection is a myth, a standard that does not exist in reality. The idea that you must always be flawless creates unnecessary pressure and limits your ability to take action. True confidence comes from embracing imperfection, knowing that mistakes do not define you but shape you. When you stop striving for perfection and start focusing on progress, you liberate yourself from the fear of embarrassment. Every stumble is a step forward, every misstep a lesson that adds to your growth. Those who achieve the most are not those who avoid mistakes, but those who learn from them. The world does not remember the times you failed, it remembers how you rose after each fall. When you shift your mindset from avoiding embarrassment to embracing experience, you unlock unlimited potential. People respect those who keep moving despite challenges, not those who remain stuck in hesitation. Acting with confidence, even when things are not perfect, sets you apart from the crowd. Each time you step forward without fear, you grow stronger in ways you never imagined. There is freedom in realizing that nothing has to be perfect for you to succeed. Courage is not something you are born with, it is something you build with every bold decision you make. Acting without fear of embarrassment is a practice, a habit that becomes stronger the more you embrace it. Each time you take a step forward despite fear, you strengthen your ability to navigate challenges. The more you expose yourself to situations that once made you uncomfortable, the more natural confidence becomes. Small acts of courage lead to bigger moments of transformation, allowing you to face life's uncertainties with ease. If you want to be fearless, you must practice acting as if fear does not exist. Over time, you will notice that things that once felt overwhelming no longer hold power over you. The mind adapts, rewires, and begins to view challenges as opportunities rather than threats. Fear shrinks in the presence of repeated exposure, making you more resilient with each experience. Those who live boldly understand that courage is built through action, not overthinking. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more natural it becomes to embrace life without hesitation. Every decision to act with confidence reinforces a powerful mindset of strength. You are only as limited as your willingness to take action. Practice courage daily, and soon fear will be nothing more than a distant memory. In a world that constantly seeks approval, breaking free from the need for validation is an act of true power. Many people shape their actions based on how they will be perceived, afraid to step outside of accepted norms. But those who achieve greatness are the ones who trust themselves without seeking permission. When you no longer depend on the approval of others, you gain control over your own happiness. The world respects those who move with certainty, not those who hesitate out of fear of judgment. When you detach from external opinions, you begin to act based on your own truth, not the expectations of society. The more you trust yourself, the less influence others have over your choices. This shift in mindset allows you to make bold moves without second guessing. Success is built by those who are willing to act even when others doubt them. Living without seeking approval gives you a sense of clarity and purpose that is unshakable. You no longer need validation to know you are on the right path. The greatest freedom comes from knowing that your worth is not dependent on external recognition. Those who break free from the need for approval are the ones who shape the world. Most people fear failure because they see it as the end rather than a step toward success. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to achieving great things. When you no longer fear embarrassment, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. Every setback holds valuable lessons guiding you towards something even greater. If you avoid failure, you also avoid growth, staying trapped in a cycle of hesitation. The most successful people are the ones who have failed the most but never let failure define them. Each time you take a risk, you gain experience that others who stay cautious will never have. Fear of making mistakes keeps many from ever reaching their full potential. But the truth is, no mistake is permanent unless you decide to stop trying. Those who see failure as a stepping stone continue to rise despite challenges. Life rewards those who have the courage to keep moving forward without worrying about setbacks. When you embrace failure as part of the process, you become unstoppable. Fear of embarrassment disappears when you realize that every mistake brings you closer to mastery. Success belongs to those who refuse to let failure hold them back. Confidence is one of the most attractive and powerful qualities a person can possess. When you walk into a room with certainty, people take notice. The energy you carry influences how others perceive and respond to you. True confidence does not come from perfection, but from self-acceptance and belief in your own abilities. When you act with conviction, you naturally draw attention, opportunities, and respect. People gravitate toward those who seem unshaken by external circumstances. The world is filled with those who hesitate, but those who move with assurance stand out. Confidence creates momentum, making every step forward easier than the last. It gives you the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. When you exude certainty, others begin to see you as a leader, even if you do not have all the answers. Every time you step forward boldly, you reinforce your own inner strength. Fear fades when you realize that confidence is not about always being right, but about always moving forward. The world belongs to those who carry themselves with belief in their own potential. Act with confidence, and life will begin to respond in ways you never imagined.